Recently, Republican Representative Madison Cawthorn appeared on the Warrior Poet Society show, where he casually admitted that members of Congress in their 60s and 70s have apparently multiple times invited him to orgies. You know, let's not sugarcoat it. Let's not dance around the issue. Madison Cawthorn, the 26-year-old representative from North Carolina, admitted that the people he grew up idolizing in Congress have in fact invited him over for orgies. Now let me read this quote from Madison Callthorne. Being kind of a young guy in Washington where the average age is probably 60 or 70, and I look at all these people, a lot of them I've looked up to all my life, always paid attention to politics, then all of a sudden you get invited to, hey, we're going to have kind of a sexual get-together at one of our homes, you should come. Then you realize they're asking you to come to an orgy. Those were his words. And then, of course, came another admission that, oh yeah, I've also seen lawmakers doing cocaine right in front of me. So two possibilities here, right? Okay, first and foremost, the most likely, I will say, possibility is that Madison Cawthorn's just making this crap up, okay? That's, yeah, it could be, that at least, hey, it's a possibility, right? Second possibility is that Congress is just a nonstop coke-fueled sex party, which also, to be honest, kind of seems likely. You know, I really don't know what to believe here. Madison Cawthorn is, of course, a guy who lied about his own tragic backstory to gain sympathy with voters, so we know he makes stuff up. But at the same time, we've seen not any of this actually happen, but we have heard stories for a long time that, yeah, these members of Congress do drugs. These members of Congress like the ladies. So sure, that's not shocking. It's a little shocking if you're still doing that in your 60s and 70s. You know, I could understand maybe, maybe somebody, you know, Cawthorn's age, you're 26, you making $180,000 a year, working 3 days a week. Yeah, you get bored, you got money, you do crazy things. I don't know what I would have done with myself if I was making $180,000 a year at that age. Hell, I don't know what I'd do with myself now if I were making that kind of money. But either way, this is a thing now that is out there. And so what do we do? But I also have to address the fact that Cawthorn just like casually admits this in the interview. Like, I don't even know if that's where the questioning was headed. Like, were they trying to pry him into telling us about the sexual habits of members of Congress? Or was he just like, oh yeah, man, Congress is great. Like, you go in the morning, you got your graphs and your charts and you do things. And then people invite you to their sex parties and they're doing coke. And then, of course, we have our coffee breaks. Wait, I'm sorry, back up a little bit to the orgy part. I don't get it. I'm not surprised, but hey, as long as everything with these, you know, sex parties is on the level, everybody's a willing participant, then sure, nothing wrong with it, right? Consenting adults can do what assenting adults want to do. The drug use also doesn't exactly bother me. You know, technically, I guess it's illegal, but come on. I mean, that's really all I have to say about that. Like, come on. But we do trust these people to have sound judgment, to make the laws that govern our society. I would like to think they were a little bit more mature than this, that maybe they've got themselves under control. But I guess not. Again, as long as everything is on the level, nothing wrong with it, just, you know, we all kind of want to think that our members of Congress are better than us and not the other way around. So maybe we ought to start rethinking who we're sending back to Congress. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel, We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.